Is honesty the best policy? I was asked by a client of mine, what do you do when your current partner asks you about your exes, right? How many exes you've had, what happened to them, why did you guys break up? What did you do wrong? And all this sort of questions, right? All this sort of detective work. It's a good question, and we all experience it all the time, right? It's very common. Every single person I've been with had asked me these sort of questions, very common questions. The thing to remember is it's none of their business, right? If someone's playing detective, that's their thing. That's not your business to sort of think about, okay? So what to say, more importantly. So if someone says, if your current partner asks you, how many partners have you had in the past? A good response to be is, oh, I'm just a virgin. You're the first person I've actually ever been with. Only say that if it's obviously not true. Yeah, so you're being funny, you're being sarcastic, okay? Or you could say something all the way on the other end and say, oh, probably 600,000. All around the other end, like be ridiculous with it. Or you can also say things, and this is a sentence which I use and works very well in a lot of situations, not just this question. I don't really care about the past. I only care about the present and building a future with you. Saying sentences like that, they go, that's a good answer. The past doesn't matter. Don't answer questions about your past, and don't ask them questions about their past either. It doesn't matter. And if you say any answer at all, so say your partner who you're with asks you how many people you've been with. If you say 5, 10, 15, 20, 100, 200, whatever you say, it's going to hurt their feelings, even if the number's small, because they're going to start to think about those other people you've been with. So don't tell them, or be ridiculous with your answer, so it's clearly not true. Okay? Very important to do, because everything you say and everything you do in a relationship makes your partner's attraction for you go up or down. So if you tell them how many people you've been with, is their attraction going to go up or down? Is your relationship going to get better or worse? What's going to happen? Have a good think about that. If you're going to say something to your partner, it's going to make your relationship worse, why say it at all? Why say it at all? Okay? Really think about that deeply, okay? I don't say anything to my partner about my past which would hurt, which I need to say, which I don't need to say, which would hurt the relationship, okay? Sometimes you're gonna say things to them and that you need to say, and it's probably not the best for your relationship, but you have to say it. That's different. If you don't have to say it, like stuff about your past, which has no bearing on the present or the future, you don't need to bring it up. It's only negatively gonna affect your future. So really think about that before you answer any of these sort of detective questions. Will this improve my future or make it worse? If there's no positives and there's no winners in the situation, don't answer it. Don't answer it because it's a bad question. I only answer questions where there's a winner, where someone's winning. If every single person's a loser and everyone's worse off with the question, it's not a question that should ever be said or answered. So think about that deeply. Just remember, everything you say and everything you do in a relationship makes their attraction for you go up or down. Very important to remember, yeah? And also, even if you're not really sure whether what you say is gonna negatively affect the relationship, but they ask you questions like, what happened? Why did you guys break up? Just say, I don't know. Who cares? Doesn't matter. It's in the past. I'm not interested in that anymore. I don't care. Flick it off. Get rid of that question. Divert. Okay? It's not in anyone's profit to talk about it. Okay? And it's detective questions, and you don't need to answer it. Society often tells us that honesty is the best policy. Is it the best policy? No, it's not the best policy. Caring about your present and caring about your future, that's what's important. So only do things which make your present better and your future better. Not trying to justify the past. The past is the past. Who cares? Leave it there. Care about the present and care about the future. Okay? Don't worry about what society says. Think about what's best for you and everyone around you. That's the right thing to do. Any questions, guys, at any time, send me a message or a comment or whatever. Any way you can, contact me and I'll help any way I can. And always go where the winds go, 110%.